حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. The Jummah khutbah is going to start in the next couple of minutes. Just a reminder that we have Islam Channel crew here filming the khutbah today. So just as a reminder, Islam Channel TV crew is here to film the khutbah, and after the prayers, as you're going out, you might see the camera people taking some shots. So please, if you don't want to be on camera, please let us know and let the crew know beforehand or whilst you're going out, and we'll make sure that your face is not captured. But please bear with us, be patient with us, inshallah, and the khutbah is going to begin shortly. Thank you.
You understand that? I have to you have to go. Who is this?
Right, you want to take all that space, just sit down. wear glasses now without them. Can't pray with them on, okay? I feel really bad. Can't pray with
Only
them
for
on.
reading.
Pray one week separately.
Could you name?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله ارسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعه من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعصهما فانه لا يضر الا نفسه ولا يضر الله شيئا وقد قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون صدق الله العظيم وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I begin in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the most kind and most compassionate. We praise Him, we glorify Him, and we thank Him for all of His blessings and all of His bounties. Thereafter we send our salutations upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And even more excessively so today because it is the beautiful day of Jummah. Last but not least, we bear this fact in mind that one day soon we will all stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to answer for our actions. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make all of our actions noble and decent so that we can be admitted into Jannah for Firdaus. And we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to save us from all of the hardships of the hereafter. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. My beloved brothers and my beloved sisters and my beloved children, welcome. Alhamdulillah, over the past few weeks, our various imams have been talking extensively about Christmas and its relevance to us as Muslims living in this society today. They have spoken extensively about Isa alayhi salatu wasalam and his story inside the Quran. And by extension of that, they have spoken about his beautiful attributes and his beautiful qualities, namely and mainly his kindness, his consideration, and his compassion. What I would like to talk about today is on the themes that I started on last week. As you will recall, I spoke about the responsibilities of parents towards their children. Today, I would like to continue on that theme, but I would like to talk about the children's responsibilities towards their parents. And I think that's very apt today because we have so many children with us today because they're all on their Christmas holidays. I would like to talk about a portion from the Quran of which you may be aware. It's the 31st surah inside the Quran, and it's called Surah Luqman. In this very short but beautiful surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about a person who was not a prophet. In fact, he was a slave, he was a servant. He was originally from Abyssinia, and he lived in Madian, and he spoke Arabic. But because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loved some pieces of advice he gave to his son on a given situation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala incorporated that inside the Quran for eternity. Very simple pieces of advice, but very, very poignant and very, very powerful. So I would like to go through those verses, if I may, with you. And I want you to remember that when we talk about children, we always assume little children, yes? 4 years old, 5 years old, 10 years old, teenagers at best. But what we have to remember, everyone, is that we are all children, yes? We are children into our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, even 70s sometimes, even 80s maybe. So we are all children, we all have parents until they pass away and are entered into Jummah al-Firdaus. So some of this advice that he gave to his son is not only for 10-year-olds and 15-year-olds, it can apply to us even into our later stages in life. So with that, inshallah, without further ado, let me go through this with you, if I may. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, starting from verse 13. وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ إِنَّ الشِّرْكَ لَظُلْمٌ عَظِيمٌ. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, beginning in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the most kind and the most compassionate. And remember when Luqman Hakim, Luqman the wise, said to his son on one occasion, and he was giving him advice. He said, Ya Bunayya. Ya Bunayya, Bani means son. Bunayya is a term of endearment. It's a term of love. So he's saying, Ya Bunayya, my beloved and beautiful son, La tushrik billah. Do not associate any partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whatsoever. Inna shirka la dhulmun azim. Associating partners with Allah is a most grievous transgression. Now, when we talk about shirk, when we talk about association with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there are two types. One is shirk bil iman and one is shirk bil amal. The first type of shirk is something that none of us do, which is associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our faith. But the second type of shirk, which is association of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by action, some of us may fall prey to. For example, we say that, yes, I love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more than anything else. But then, when the football comes on, we're watching the football and happily missing the prayer. Yes? So we're showing that we do not associate partners and we love Allah. Allah is our Lord, Allah is our God. But then, when sports come on or another scenario of work comes along, then we very quickly bypass our love and devotion to Allah and run towards those. Meaning we have made our work, we have made our school, we have made our wealth, we have made our possessions our gods. So we have to be very, very careful about this, that we do not become culprit to either. In the next verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانِ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ وفصاله في عامين أن اشكر لي ولوالديك إلي المصير. And we say to mankind, we say to insan, بوالديك, make sure you always love and respect your parents. Remember your mothers. She bore you weakness after weakness after weakness, pain after pain after pain, difficulty after difficulty after difficulty. This is something you and I, brothers, won't understand, but our sisters, they are very well aware of. So be very aware. And you know the hadith of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, which is probably the most famous hadith. I'm pretty sure everyone here knows this hadith. When Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam asked that, who do you love the most? He replied, your mother. He was asked again, he said, your mother. He was asked again, he said, your mother. Mother 3 times, then he said, father. So we know how much we have to. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is emphasizing this here as well. وَفِصَالُهُ فِي عَامَيْنِ. And then the mother looked after and weaned the child for a period of 2 years. As we know, when we have children, the baby is in the mother's arms for 2 years. 24 hours a day in the mother's arms. And then slowly, as the baby starts walking and talking, then the father comes in. So, show your gratitude to me and make sure you show your gratitude to your parents. And remember, to me is your return. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the next one, وَإِنْ جَاهَدَكَ عَلَىٰ أَنْ تُشْرِكَ بِي مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٌ فَلَا تُطِعْهُمَا وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. That if, by chance, they say anything which is not compliant to the deen, against my command, then do not obey them. But even after that, treat them with utmost love and utmost respect. وَاتَّبِعِ سَبِيلَ مَنْ أَنَابَ إِلَيَّ ثُمَّ إِلَيَّ مَرْجِعُكُمْ فَأُنَبِّئُكُم بِمَا كُنتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. And treat them with love, treat them with consideration, treat them with justice. And remember, you will all return to me and I will judge you for your actions. So we need to understand whether we are children, whether we are parents, we have to answer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for our deeds. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Luqman carrying on talking to his son, Ya bunayya innaha in takum mithqala habbatin min khardal فتكون في صخرة أو في السماوات أو في الأرض يأتي بها الله إن الله لطيف خبير. That, oh my son, remember that even if there is a mustard seed hidden inside a rock, or even if it's anywhere in the skies, or even if it's anywhere on the earth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so powerful that He can bring it out. And He will bring it out and He will show it and display it to show His ultimate power in the day of judgment. Ya'tini Inna Allah latifun khabir. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most sublime, meaning He is the most competent, He is the most confident, He is the most independent, He is the self-sufficient, khabir, and He is well acquainted with everything that you do in public and everything that you do in private. And then he carries on by saying, Ya bunayya, oh my son, aqim as-salah, wa'mur bil ma'ruf, wanha 'anil munkar, wasbir 'ala ma asabak, inna dhalika min 'azmi al-umur. And oh my son, make sure that you always establish your prayer. Make sure you are punctual, you are regular in your prayer. And always do good. Always do good towards others. Wanha 'anil munkar, and always stay away from evil for yourself and for others. Refrain yourself and abstain others. وَاصْبِرْ عَلَى مَا أَصَابَكَ. And if any difficulty befalls you in life, which will inevitably happen, because these are the ups and downs of life. Yes, we have good days, we have bad days, we have ups, we have downs, we have roughs, we have swings. This is life. This is the reality of life. And if any difficulty or any hardship, any calamity, any adversity befalls you, have sabr, have patience. Because sabr within itself is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes? When things are going good, we're very happy. When things are not going good, then we start cursing, start swearing, start shouting, start screaming. But these are also blessings in disguise because we are getting removed from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So wasbir, Always have patience. على ما أصابك. If any difficulty befalls you, إن ذلك من عزم الأمور. This is one of the best forms of conduct you can have. ولا تصعد خدك للناس ولا تمشي في الأرض مرحا إن الله لا يحب كل مختال فخور. Then he says, oh my son, make sure, do not behave with people in contempt. The wording here is do not turn your cheek away, which means do not be arrogant, do not look at contempt at people, be kind, be polite. And do not walk on this earth as though you own it. Yes? Don't walk on this earth arrogantly like you think you own the earth as some people do. Yes? Remember, we are on this earth for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, but we're in the earth for how many years? Hundreds of years, thousands of years, maybe. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. So do not be arrogant. Always be humble. Be full of humility, as was the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So maraha, arrogant. Do not be insolent. Do not be arrogant. Inna Allah la yuhibbu kulla muhtaj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not appreciate, does not like, does not love, does not like, detest people who are arrogant and who are boastful. We all know the shaitan. Azazil, how did he become the shaitan? How did he become Iblis? Because of his arrogance. Yes, because of his arrogance. This is the greatest, one of the greatest sins in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from all types of arrogance. Then Luqman says to his son, وَقْصِدْ فِي مَشْيِكَ وَغْضُضْ مِنْ صَوْتِكَ إِنَّ أَنْكَرَ الْأَصْوَاتِ لَصَوْتُ الْحَمِيرِ. That, always make sure you walk lightly, meaning walk humbly. Always walk with your eyes down, looking down, humbly. وَغْضُضْ عَنْ صَوْتِكَ. And whenever you talk nicely, quietly, calmly, collectively. Don't shout and scream. As they say in English, what do they say? They say empty vessels make the loudest noises. Yes. So whenever we talk, we always talk calmly, coolly, think before we talk nice and peaceful. And so always lower your voice and talk with respect. Yes, especially towards your parents. And then by way of explanation, if you will, he says that, remember my son, that the worst of sounds is the braying of a donkey. I don't know if you've heard a donkey braying. Trust me, it's not a nice sound, it's very hard on the ears. So he's giving it as by way of example that don't be like a donkey that brays, meaning makes a very awful noise. Always be calm and cool and collected when you talk to your parents. So these are a few pieces of advice from verse 13 to verse 19. Simple advice, yes? I'm sure you will all agree this is simple advice, things that we think, this is common sense. But sometimes, when in the heat of the moment, sometimes when we get angry, our parents tell us to do something, say something we don't do, then we start, we behave like this. We've all done it, I've done it myself sometimes. Forgive us all. So our responsibilities to our parents is that we show them love and respect. And this is the last thing I want to say before we close. We learn that this time in school, it's a time of caring, yes? It's a time of sharing. It's a time of giving presents, yes? Sharing presents, sharing Bibles, all of these things that we share at this time. But these are things that we as Muslims should be doing all the time, yes? We as Muslims, we must be caring all the time. We must be sharing all the time. We must be kind all the time. We must be considerate all the time. We must be compassionate all the time. We must be merciful all the time. No matter who it is. Whether it's our immediate family, whether it's our extended family, whether it's our neighbors, whether it's our social circle, whether it's our community, whether it's a society, whether it's on a global level. We are one community. We are one society. We are one ummah. Yes? Divided, we are weak. Together, we are strong. And this is one of the most important advices that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave to his companions. And when they acted upon this advice, they spread Islam throughout the world far and wide until it has reached us today. Now it is our duty to carry on with this beautiful word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this beautiful deen of Islam, rules the entire world to our children and all the future generations. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all the ability to act upon these beautiful verses of the Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all the ability to act upon every single sunnah of our beloved Habib, Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all every success in this world, every salvation in the hereafter. Most importantly, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all Jannah al-Firdaus and save us all from the hardships of the hereafter. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Jazakumullah khair. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. بقول هذا استغفر لي ولكم لسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى ذلك من الشاهدين. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحان الله العظيم وبحمده ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وصل على المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع مجيب قريب الدعوات. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Let's read this dua together, all-encompassing dua. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Oh Allah, grant us all every good achievable in this world, and oh Allah, grant us all every good achievable in the hereafter, and grant us all Jannah al-Firdaus, and oh Allah, save us from all the hardships of the hereafter. Amen. بارك الله لنا ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعنا وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. أستغفر لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. جزاكم الله خير. So, sisters, you stand up. If I can hand over to our president of the masjid to make the Jummah announcements. Over to you, sister.
Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. My brothers and sisters, I have asked all of you to donate something to the food bank across the road. There are so many Muslim families who are asking us for help. And right now, there might be 1,000 of us in here today. If everybody could bring 1 tin of halal meat, food, that these Muslim families could have, then it would really, really help us. Instead of the masjid taking that money to be able to buy these things, if we all bought 1 tin of halal meat, it would be so beneficial to the families who need it. So please, I thank you for everything that you have done so far, but we just need a little bit more help. The difficult times have not come. My brothers and sisters, I told you last week about the 30 houses that were built in Syria, and that there will be roofs in January, February of next year, inshallah. That's down to some of you who have donated to build those houses. I did circulate a video to show you what's going on with the complex. If you didn't get one, please tell me. In addition to that, many of you donated towards providing water in Toga in Africa. Alhamdulillah, there is a video as well. You can see where your donations are going to, and you can see the people who celebrated receiving that water, and LICS has done that. The calendar, my brothers and sisters, for 2023, highlighting our 40th year, is now on sale. Our thanks and appreciation must go to Brother Kausa, who has spent many hours on the graphics and getting it right, including our website. So I'm asking all of you to spare a moment and do a dua for our Brother Kausa and his family for the efforts that he puts into helping us with posters, leaflets, calendars, and the website. And we've had some great responses to the website. I know Kausa's dad is in here. I don't know if Kausa's in here. But if you could tell him that we all join collectively to make dua for him. There is a program, my brothers and sisters, on the 31st of December, and it's to bring families together. It will be about the stories of our Holy Prophet. There will be a dinner, there will be performances, a quiz, and prizes. It's a family event. It's the first time it's been done since the COVID came into play, and we haven't had one. So I would like to ask all of you on the 31st of December, 7 o'clock after Isha, to come along and join in that educational program that's being held. I apologise to all of you, my brothers and sisters. There is a fault on the BT, and so the TVs and some of the machines are not working today. These are all things that happen in the routine and daily life of the masjid. And we ask of you to please bear with us when these things happen. It's not something that we know beforehand. There is one special appeal that I would like to ask of you all on behalf of the trustees of this masjid. The CCTV and the PA system is really out of date. And the incident that happened recently with the gas, where there could have been a gas explosion here on this site, brought to light the inadequacy of the cameras that there are. We need to upgrade them. So I'm asking for 20 people to donate to us £500 each to be able to upgrade this. We haven't upgraded these systems since this masjid, the main masjid that you're standing in, we haven't upgraded it since this masjid was built. So I, on behalf of all the trustees, are asking that any of you, the same way that you help to build houses, to donate water, etc., there's a life here in this masjid that needs to be protected. I'm asking all of you if you can donate something towards us being able to update those systems. And to Islam Channel Bangla, we want to say a big thank you for being with us today to see how our masjid functions on a Jummah day. Jazakallah khair to all of you from Islam Channel Bangla for being with us today. And lastly, the Imam doesn't have this particular dua, but the Qadir, if you could remember Brother Abdur Rahman Mohammed Duale. He passed away this week. His janazah is tomorrow at Zuhr time in Edmonton Masjid. The family lost their mother a little while ago, and the children are here today, and we share with them the loss. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair, Sister Rafi. And sisters, just before we pray, our community, those who are sick, here we have little Zayden, who you are aware of, 2-year-old boy, son of Miraj. He's going to cure chemotherapy as we speak. We have doctors and we for the family. We have little Tarjan, who has been unwell and is recently been in hospital, the nephew of our Sister Rafi. And deaths in our community this week, we have Sister Khayr Khan, Auntie Isha, who is the wife of Uncle Naz, mother of Harun. They were trustees of the masjid. He passed away. We Sister Isha Rahman, who also passed away this week. She was also a family member of this masjid. So funeral will be Wednesday coming, inshallah. We make dua for Sister Julie Kaban, who passed away this week, and she is the wife of Brother Abdul. And we make dua for Sister Marhuma, who passed away this week, and she is the sister-in-law of and also Brother Abdul Rahman, as you just heard, who has passed away. We make dua for them, and all Jonathan for us, say that all from the hardships of the life. Lastly, I bring in this, we have a brother here today who wants to take the Shahada, inshallah, Aziz, so we'll do that after the prayer, inshallah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استقيموا واعتدلوا يا رحمة الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده ربنا ولك الحمد. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. My brothers and my sisters, please remember all the announcements made before the prayer. Please remember all of our brothers and sisters who are sick, who are ill, who are passed away. Also, anyone didn't get a chance to donate before the prayer, please do something.